everyone, this is TheNinLegoGamer here, signing on to another awesome video. Today is a sort of in-between episode, going over my uploading schedule, some things I noticed in the previous video, as well as some lessons in etymology with some of the character names. So first, with my uploading schedule, I'm basically going to make a new episode when I feel I have time to do so. I mean, I'm a student, I have a lot of work to do, and especially this month, I'm going to be going out of state in a couple of weeks, so it's going to be pretty hectic, but I'm still going to try and get episodes out when I can. Next, with the previous episode of Ōkami, I noticed a slight delay in either the sound or the video, and I think it's just because of how my PS4 records things. I'm gonna have to get used to it and adjust, so then hopefully the issue will be fixed. I also had a part where I had used the terms affairs and infidelities. I had somehow expected them to be different, but I still knew they were the same thing, so my apologies if I confused you. So now here comes the real bulk of the episode with the etymology. On screen, I will have names as we would read them, as well as the original Japanese characters for the names to kind of explain things, namely if there is, say, wordplay. So first, with the title of the game, Ōkami. This is actually a pun. One translation of Okami, or at least one reading of the characters, is wolf. While if you have other symbols, of course with the same pronunciation, it can mean great deity. So with having a main character, Amaterasu, being a great wolf deity, this is very creative wordplay on their part. Not only that, but Amaterasu is named after the Shinto religion's sun goddess of the same name. The goddess Amaterasu has what is called an honorific, which is basically a suffix for a name, such as kun, chan, senpai, san, sensei. You've seen a lot of instances like that most likely in anime, manga, other video games, etc. Amaterasu's honorific is Ōkami, which can, as you can see, be read as Ōkami. Again, very creative on their part. Next is Sakuya, who was the deity protecting Shiranui's shrine and the village of Kamiki. Her name most likely alludes to a princess in Japanese mythology named Konohana Sakuya Hime. Yes, that's a tongue twister. Or Sakuya Hime for short. Hime means princess, and as you can see, this is also an honorific. Konohana Sakuya means cherry tree blossom blooming. Konohana Sakuya, or Sakuya, is a symbol of Japanese life, primarily because her symbol is the sakura, or cherry blossom tree. As you can recall from the last episode, the tree she grew was sakura, and when using her powers, sakura petals were floating around her. Next is Isun, the wandering artist that decided to travel with Amaterasu and helped us learn the basics of the brush. He is named after a subject of a Japanese fairy tale. This character is Isunboshi, which can be translated to the inch-high samurai or the little 1-inch. This explains not only his name choice, but also his very, very small size. Now, a kind of fun fact that I had found, even the part about Amaterasu being unable to eat Isun is a reference to the fairy tale. A demon had swallowed Isunboshi when he tried to save a girl that was kidnapped. However, Isunboshi stabbed the demon in the stomach with a needle, making the demon spit him out. On the note of demons, next is Orochi, the 8-headed beast that demanded annual sacrifices. He is named after a Japanese mythological creature named Yamata no Orochi, or Orochi for short. He also asked for sacrifices, but from virgins specifically. This explains why the game says Orochi wanted young maiden sacrifices, and that answers one of the biggest questions I had in the beginning of the game. Next is Shiranui, the white wolf that saved Kamiki village from Orochi 100 years ago, is named after the Japanese term for the supernatural phenomenon similar to will-o'-the-wisp. A more literal translation of the characters is similar to unknown fire. Finally, Tsukuyomi, Nagi's sword, which I could not for some reason pronounce very easily in the last episode. It is named after the Japanese moon god Tsukuyomi no Mikoto. For one, this is why it possesses what I had dubbed moon magic and why there's a moon symbol, but it also creates sort of irony when you have a hero wielding a sword named after the moon goddess, or the moon god, sorry, and the other character being named after the sun goddess. I guess to me that was sort of ironic. So now you know a lot more about the lore of this story, about Japanese mythology and etymology, and now you have more of a basis of where this game really comes from. So, now that you know that, now that we have kind of a basis to go off of, in the next episode, I will, as I had said, return to Kamiki Village and save the villagers from inside the peach. So, I will see you guys then.